We're with Coach Mandy Lane here at the Russell High School. She's the girls' head basketball coach. And Mandy, this is the second time this week we had to do this, and we can laugh about it now, but it wasn't too funny at 11 o'clock last night. But you didn't have a great feeling last night either. Boyd County was a tough loss for you.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. I'm still really proud of my kids on the way we competed. We got down a little bit in the fourth and really, stepped up the last 4 minutes and put ourselves in position to win. Felt like we got a bad call at the end, and then there were a couple plays down, towards the end that we just didn't make the play that we needed to.
So that makes you 1-1.
Yeah.
And now tonight, which is this where during the game, you're going to face East Carter in the first game of the EKC. And I do know that if you win, you're at home, and if you lose, you go to the winner of Bath and Lewis, I believe you told me. Is that correct?
Well, we go to the loser. If we lose, yeah, we go to the loser.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about East Carter and what Hager will bring in here for you.
He's going to bring a lot of intensity and a lot of pressing defense. He'll press us for 32 minutes. We're going to have to be able to sustain. We're going to take care of the ball better than we did last night against Boyd County. And we're also going to have to defend them also and try to continue to control the backboards.
Now, you've had 2 games, one against a fair regional opponent that you kept yourself in most of the night. Talk to me a little bit about how's your rebounding, how's your ball handling, how do you feel your team is 2 games into the year?
Defensively, I'm actually quite impressed. I kind of feel like we're ahead of the game defensively. I thought we played really well last night. We really contested some shots. We've actually out-rebounded our first 2 opponents by 20 plus. We've never done that, actually. So I'm actually really thrilled with that. Offensively, though, last night we did not execute the way that we wanted to execute, and we did not take care of the basketball like we want to, and that's going to have to get better, and it will as these kids get used to playing with each other.
So you have several games coming up.
Yes.
So let's talk about EKC. Who participates in the EKC tournament? Let's go with it that way.
Well, like I say, we play the winner/loser of Lewis and Bath, and then on the other side, you have Rowan versus Fleming, which will be a huge rivalry with them, and then you have Morgan versus West. So those are the 8 teams currently in the EKC.
I noticed that Fleming County took a big win over Menifee County, a team that you felt like, with experience, might have some potential to be a factor, but they beat them 30 points or a little better. Fleming County's not a bad ball club.
Absolutely not. Menifee isn't either. They have some really nice players, and I just heard it's still early in the season though, and Fleming, we played them last week, and they're already playing very well.
One of the things that we have to talk about, 2 things. One, I want to talk about the girls again, but there really aren't a whole lot of bad teams in the 16th region. I mean, I noticed that Clark, or not Coach Clark, down at Raceland, they only lost by 5 last night. I mean, I think almost every team is going to be competitive.
Absolutely. You're not going to come in, you're not going to blow anybody out on a given night. And as I've told my team, yeah, we may be, ranked in the top 5, but every night we're gonna have everybody's best game, and it's going to be a war every night.
You got Bill Bradley at Ashland, Jay down at Lewis County. I mean, there's some talent all the way across, particularly in our district.
Oh yeah, our district continues to be rather, big time competitive. Lewis returns their core senior, the group they've had for 3 years. They've won 2 district titles. Greenup continues to get better, and with Coach Clark at the helm, I still see Raceland continue to be competitive, and they have a really nice junior class.
So let's do what we did yesterday that didn't make it. Let's talk about your top 7 or 8 players.
Well, like I said, it starts out with Maggie J. She had 16 points, 18 rebounds last night. Dominating performance. Can't wait for people to actually see where she's expanded her jump shot and her driving. She stayed in the paint pretty much last night. We got to get her out a little bit and let her move a little bit out on the floor. Madison Darnell does a wonderful job taking care of the basketball. She's dynamic. She can drive it. She can shoot it. We also have Shelby Huddleston, our senior, who's our leader and our captain. Her intensity leads what we do, especially on the defensive end, and offensively, she continues to improve and will help us. And then we round out the starting lineup right now with Ty Mitchell and Alex Maynard, freshman, sophomore guards, quick, athletic, and offensive skills continuing to develop. Shelby Watkins gave us some really nice minutes last night in the post, getting some rebounds and getting some putbacks for us. And then we have Rachel Michael, great shooter, continues to get better, and then Lakey Sanders, who had a wonderful 8th grade year and continues to develop.
So you're just hoping to build on what you have and follow Shelby a little bit, and then develop another point for next year, right?
Yeah, I mean all of our kids are 8th grade, freshman, sophomore. Our 7th grade class is really nice. So we have 4 really nice classes together. Our goal is to continue to develop as many of those kids as we can. It'd be great to, by next year have a 10-person rotation and hopefully compete for a regional title.
Thanks, Mandy. We'll talk again.